is out there somewhere. It's blowing in the wind.
Yeah, okay, ma, listen. I want a higher position. You got me feeling funny. You should stop dealing with money. And I don't normally be hating and breaking up couples, but you and I know the guy that you dating is trouble. I need justice. How could you trust this guy that ain't even fly? Let's try to discuss this. Disconnect that man, cause if we was together, you probably wish you never met that man. Understand?
When you decide, don't let me down, cause there's nothing to be certain in my life. And I've seen 1,000 times, there's not much justice in the world. No. If I should lose a girl, you know that
there's not enough justice in the world. Do you think so when it comes to love? Do you think the God of love has been unjust, has been very partial and biased? I mean, that girl you're crushing on, that guy you're crushing on, do you think he should be yours? You know, do you think you should be the one holding him, cuddling him right about now, and not some other girl or not some other guy? What do you think? Is there enough justice in the world? Welcome to the Lovey-Dovey Show on Today95.1fm. I am your guy on the radio. Yes, the one who makes you love listening to radio. And this is not me being in braggadocious. This is just me saying it as it is. Yes, I am Kalada, and I want to officially welcome you to the Lovey-Dovey Show. Now, on the Lovey-Dovey Show, in case this is your first time, we get to talk love. We get to breathe love. We get to do love. Everything about the show is love. You know, we get to tackle issues that affect relationships in this modern time. And I was going to talk about sex tonight, but I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'll keep that sex talk for another day. You know, it's not like I'm scared. You know, I was just posting not so long ago how religion doesn't like us talking about sex. You know, sex is a sin if it's before marriage and all of that stuff. But no, we'll talk about it when I've got the strength for that one. But right about now, somebody just sent me a message and it's got me really, really hyper. And I want to talk about that very one. And let's see what we can do with that very topic. You know how sometime, the early part of this year, we talked about, if your mother, if you had to choose between your mother and your wife, or you had to choose between your father and your husband, who will that be? And a lot of you gave me some wonderful submissions, and I'm ever grateful for some of the things that I've learned on this show. I mean, this show has been a platform for learning, and I know a lot of relationships are better because of this Lovey-Dovey program. And I'm honored to have, been one of the hosts in the course of 6 years of today's FM or Today FM's existence. That being said. So we're going to move a little bit further like we did last night. We're going to take it up a notch. So this is not between your spouse and your relative, siblings. No, this is not that. This is more like a confrontation, so to say. So let me tell you a story. So there's a guy called Jeff, and he has a girl called Cindy. Are they married? I really do not know, but no, Jeff and Cindy, yeah? That's like the couple's name, or their names rather. And so Jeff goes to work, Cindy goes to work, and Jeff's younger brother stays in their very house. So let's call their younger brother Kalada now. So there is Jeff and Cindy, and there is Kalada. So Cindy comes back from work, and Cindy's like, "Hey, Kalada, why did you not do this? Why did you not do that? Why did you have?" You know how women sometimes can nag, and they nag a lot. So Cindy is nagging, and she's nagging, and she's nagging. And when a woman is angry, sometimes she says some words she never means, or sometimes she does mean it. Women, sometimes you never can understand them all the time. But she utters a word that gets Kalada mad. It's not the Kalada in the studio. It's not the Kalada in the studio, no. So Canada gets mad, and Canada slaps Cindy. Oh my gosh. Canada slaps Cindy. Let me paint another picture for you. So Cindy is married to Jeff, all right? And Cindy's younger sister comes to spend the holiday, and Cindy's younger sister is wearing a skimpy cloth. And like almost every responsible adult, Jeff decides to tell her, see, you can't go out like that. And she was trying to, maneuver away. And Jeff was insistent. And, at one point, Jeff was threatening to lock the door and, get very, what's the word now? Will I say rigorous? I don't want to use the word violence because, it wasn't violent, but let's say rigorous. And it was very, I'm looking for the right word, but then again, he was just making sure she doesn't go out with such skimpy clothes, These days, rapists give excuses like, she was wearing a skimpy cloth and that's why I raped her. So, he was trying to reduce the reason for a rapist to attack this very beautiful girl. And next thing, like women will do, she begins to go up and down ranting and she slaps Jeff. She slaps Jeff. Now, I remember vividly when we talked about mother versus wife, a lot of you called in and said, my mother has enjoyed her husband. She's been married for many years. She should allow me enjoy my wife, right? A lot of you said, my mother, no. My wife has to respect. If she respects me, she has to respect my mother. My wife, no. It's a no-go area. A lot of you said that. A lot of you, explained why and gave reasons why, you chose the line that you chose. But in this case now, your sibling, whether elder, whether younger, is slapping or attacking or abusing your spouse. Would you entertain that? Would you try to be diplomatic with it? Would you want to know what the cause of the problem is? Would you want to, get to the root of it and make sure that bitterness and rancor does not get elongated in that family? Would you try to settle it, or would you go straight and attack your husband for making himself prone to a slap from your sibling? I mean, why would he even in the first place get to stoop so low to a level that she gets to slap him? Think about that. Or why did your wife get so low to the point, that, oh my gosh. What will you do? I would love to know. I really would love to know. What is that thing? What would be your line of action? What would be your line of action? Would you, oh my God. Who would you scold? What would you do? I mean, this is your spouse. This is your, let's even take it to boyfriend, girlfriend. Let's take it to boyfriend, girlfriend. So your brother beats up your girlfriend, or your sister abuses your boyfriend. Chingum boyfriend. Ooh, you don't even have anything. I don't even know what my sister saw in you. Hey, what would be your reaction? I like to get. I mean, even if your siblings are right, maybe they had a good reason for doing what they did, would you still support them? I mean, these are some of the angles I like to look at tonight on the show. It's 11 minutes gone past the hour of 11. I'm not going to talk so much tonight. I'm going to open the phone lines and I'm going to allow you air your views. And it's a very simple question. I want to get your thoughts on this very one. I want to get your thoughts on this one very one. Imagine, like I said, sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Okay. So yeah, I was saying, what would you do? Sibling versus, or let's move sibling. Let's say relatives versus your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Would you take it? Would you want to find the reason? I mean, you know what they say. When you're in love with someone, especially for the man, you're supposed to be a covering. The man is supposed to be a covering for his woman. It's supposed to be that protection. It's supposed to be, oh my God, it's supposed to be a shield. That's why in the white man's language, it is said that the male lover is usually a knight in shining armor. Armor means to protect, is protecting the woman. Right? The woman also is supposed to protect a man in a way. I mean, protect his dignity, protect his integrity, his image in front of her family, in front of the public. I mean, in front of everybody. Marriage is 1+1 becoming 1. So if you slap my wife, it necessarily means that you slapped me as well. So what would be your reaction? Would you take it sipping tea, or would you take it roaring like a lion? I'd like to know. The numbers are 0817 000 and 0810 and of course 07019339962. What is your take? Jeff, Cindy, Canada. Jeff, Cindy, relationship, Canada, sibling. Canada slaps Cindy because Jeff's brother is the man of the house and Cindy has misbehaved, so he wanted to put her in order. Would you take it? How would you handle the situation? Really, I like to know. I really would love to know how you would handle the situation, really. Imagine you were Jeff. How would you handle it? And imagine you were Cindy too. What would you do to Canada? I mean, Canada slapped you. Would you fight your husband's brother? Or would you wait for your husband to come and fight for you? I'd like to know. Or do you think your husband will fight for you? Or you were Jeff and Cindy is your wife and a sister comes and a sister slaps you because you were trying to correct her or whatever reason it is. Would you beat Cindy's sister, or would you wait for Cindy to come fight for you? And if you were Cindy, what would you do to your sister? And these are some of the questions that I would like answers to. And I'm waiting for you to call in right about now and tell me what you think about these issues that I've raised on the show tonight. All right, once again, the numbers are 0817 000 0951 and 0810 9510 951 95.1 FM.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good.
All right, good and welcome. Hello.
Let me contribute. If my wife sister slapped me in my house, I won't beat her now. Maybe depends on the time arguing. Supposing I was arguing with her and my hands touch her breast. Like domestic violence.
So you won't beat her?
No, I will not beat her.
What will you do then?
I'll go out, make English for me, go out, wait for wife to come back.
How do you think your wife will handle the situation?
No, we'll talk it out. I will not even report to her before my wife. I will not. When we are in bed, when we are in bed, I will say, honestly, what happened today? Yes, that mistakenly.
Your sister mistakenly slapped me. Mistakenly, is that what you would say?
Because you don't want to see Mr. In-law. That's the person you are calling your sister is the in-law.
Okay.
If she goes home and tell lies, in fact, to come there say you buy goods.
Okay. If you say so. Yeah. But then, what if it's your brother that slaps your wife? What would be your reaction?
Yeah, if my brother slaps my wife, I think I should know the type of wife I have. If she's I'm okay, just about zero.
No. Even if your wife caused the problem, what would be your reaction? I mean, he slapped your wife. He abused your wife. What would be your reaction?
If I come back, my wife explained to me that my brother slapped her. I will call my brother and find out what happened. I must find out what happened. I won't kill my brother. My place, you know I'm from going. They say one Uga. Their wife is not their brother. Their wife can go. So I will find out what happened. I won't kill them. I will send him go. But I will ask him to go. He won't stay there with us any longer.
All right.
If you slap my wife today, the next morning by 5 a.m., that's boss.
What if he's right? I mean, what if he is right to? I mean, whatever they were arguing, he was right about it, and then your wife.
He does not have any right to slap me.
All right.
He does not have any right. But what I'm saying is, if you continue too much, it backfires your family.
All right then. Thank you very much for calling. 95.1
Kalada, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you, Angela. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, if I'm in such situation, first,
which of the situations? Because I painted different scenarios.
Okay, like me getting slapped by my brother-in-law, right, or my sister-in-law. First of all, I'm married to their brother who isn't there. Fine, you've done the slapping. I need to respect myself. I need to respect the family, the man I'm married to. I'll hold on for him. Let him come back. Let him take a chill first after returning. Then, when I know he's settled, I'll explain to him this is what happened. Let me know what he has to say. But I wouldn't go to fight my brother-in-law, no. Then his approach of handling that issue determines my relationship with the person involved.
Okay.
However he handles it determines, like, if he says, okay, fine, it's my brother or something, then if he does, first of all, as an in-law, to me, if he respects his brother, I don't think he has the mind to slap me. Because if he can't slap his brother, why should he slap his wife? You understand?
Yeah.
So if he realizes his mistake and apologizes, I'll be fine with it. But if he says no, he's this, he's that, and even if he apologizes, I will learn to keep my distance from him. The relationship might never be the same. You understand? Okay. Then in a situation where I happen to meet my sister-in-law or my brother-in-law, and whatever argument we are having, I do not have the right to slap someone's wife or someone's husband. If I'm angry...
But what do you... Okay, go ahead.
If I'm so angry, I will leave the house as of that moment, or I will just go somewhere within the house. I will wait for the husband or for the wife to come, and I explain whatever decision my sibling makes, I'll go with it.
Right.
Either it favors me or it doesn't favor me.
It's a situation where your sibling slaps your spouse. What would be your reaction?
My sibling slapped my spouse, right? First of all, that kind of scenario, it can't happen. You understand? Because one, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Like I said earlier, your relationship you have with people matters. There are some persons, there are some in-laws you'll be talking to, and even if he's angry, this other one won't talk back. You understand? They both respect themselves.
Right.
So you do not have, in a case where such happens, first of all, I am married to my husband. My loyalty lies with my husband.
Interesting. Your loyalty lies with your husband.
Exactly. He becomes my first priority. That is my family. You, on the other hand, you have your own family to run. So why should you, or why should my problem? It's not like it's not like you came to intervene for me. It's a different case where you came to intervene for me, and then you guys end up fighting. But this one is just a normal. Somebody gets hard. Yeah, I'm not even involved. I'm not a third party to the issue, and you raise your hand to slap my husband. That means you do not respect me as your sister. Because if you do, you should have hold on or call me on phone to tell me that I fell on the mountain, and I'll tell you, please hold on, I'm coming, or hold on to a certain amount of time where I can get to you.
All right then.
You understand? So the whole thing is that the relationship in the family matters, but there is no valid reason for a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law to slap someone's wife or someone's husband. That's not maturity.
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much then, Angela, for calling in. All right then, thank you very much, sir. 0817-000-951 and 0810-951-0951. 0701-933-9962 is the WhatsApp number. You can send in your messages right about now. 95.1 FM.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening to you. Princess Beauty?
No, it's not Beauty, it's Rose.
Sorry? Rose.
Yes.
All right, Rose, you need to speak up so I can hear you very well. Welcome then.
Thank you.
All right.
I actually agreed for what Angela said.
Okay.
I completely agreed for what she said. She's right.
So you feel like if your sibling slaps your husband, you'll side with your husband against your sibling?
Depending what the issue is.
Depending, I mean, so...
Despite whatever it takes.
Yeah.
So it's not harass my siblings. So slap my... I don't really get it, but whatever it takes, I don't have any right to raise hand in my brother-in-law, my siblings to raise hand on my husband. Or it's not right.
Okay. So you're married now, and then your husband's brother slaps you. What will you do?
I get to wait for my husband to come back.
I mean, will you be able to wait? I know you lady, all of you are saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait." I'm looking at you guys. You guys say you're gonna wait, but really, can you wait? I mean, think about it. The anger inside of you. You're boiling. You're mad, and you're gonna wait.
Okay, let me answer this question. In the process of because of the anger, and I start fighting with my brother-in-law, all of a sudden something happened, or it happens to be that my brother-in-law killed me, or I did something stupid. It happens to be that I killed someone.
I get you. Okay. I'm not saying you should be violent, but I'm just wondering if you'll be able to hold yourself. That's what I'm asking.
Really?
I'm asking. I mean, ladies, you guys can be, can get angry for Africa, like we like to say in our local parlance.
No. That is not true. Definitely.
All right, then. All right. I want to trust you, Rose. I want to trust you, and thank you very much for calling in, too.
Okay, sorry. Kalada, I want to say something. I have a business that I want to discuss with you.
All right, go ahead.
I want to get your idea on it.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It's not actually on land.
It's not actually on what?
You're on air. I don't want to say it on air.
How do I do this now? What kind of problem is it? Is it relationship problem?
It's not actually, it's not a problem. It's just something I want to do. It's actually a business that I want to invest, but I want your idea, your opinion on it. I'm
not a business analyst, but okay, you know what? I'm going to give you my...
It's not actually a business, but I know you are into that. That is the reason why I...
Okay. All right, send me a message to the WhatsApp portal line. WhatsApp portal, rather.
I don't really know the WhatsApp.
Do you have a pen? Do you have a paper? Do you have a phone?
I can't send you a message now because we don't have light for the past 3 days to tell you the truth.
So how do we do it now? Oh my, I lost you there. Sorry about that. But you can reach me, if you're listening, you can reach me on social media. My social media pages, all of them have the same handle or the same name. All you have to do is go at TheKalada. That is at the Kalada. TheKalada. 95.1 FM.
Hello, Brokalata. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Megezu, welcome.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Happy Xmas, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Happy Christmas to you too. I hope you bring the chicken this time around.
No, you no get shaking. No get shaking. I will show you love.
All right then. Welcome.
So about this topic.
Oh my God, I lost you there. Please do call me back, Igezu. I don't even know what's happening to the phone lines tonight, but we will weather the storm. Like I would always say, when we have any issues with the phone lines, keep your calls coming in. But if you cannot reach me via the telephone, reach me via WhatsApp, and that is 080. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 0701 933 9962 95.1 FM.
Hello, there is Rose. I called back.
Rose, okay, welcome back. I was saying that you could reach me on social media.
On social media, when I told you that right now, for the past how many days, we don't have light.
So how do you want me to do it then? Because I'm on air and I can't talk to you right about now. So it's
Yes. Is it possible you drop your contact with me?
we don't give out contacts. We don't give a contact. Sorry. Social media will be better. I talk to you very well on social media. It's against the law, the code of conduct. Was it code of conduct? Yeah, code of conduct to give out my phone numbers on air.
Okay.
All right, then. Thank you very much, then. All right, sorry about that. Keep your calls coming in. 0817 0000951 and 0810 9510951. And of course, like I said earlier, WhatsApp messages to the number 0701 9339962. So yeah, let's look at it from my own side of things. I'm the first son in my family. I'm the firstborn, as a matter of fact. So probably I'm visiting my younger siblings' matrimonial home, and I see something that is not being done well. Do I have the right to poke nose, like we say in our local parlance? Do I have the right to do that? Do I have the right to intrude? Do I have it? Let's see. I'm thinking now. I mean, even between the couple, raising your hands. I mean, if I'm married, raising my hands on my wife is not acceptable, or my wife raising her hands on me is not acceptable as well. So why will my sibling go ahead to slap my wife? I mean, whatever the reason is. I mean, even if she, was provocative, even if she provoked him, there was no acceptable reason for him to raise his hands on my wife. That's number one. Way to look at it. Two, if my wife's sibling does slap me, I wouldn't react because, like Golden said, if you react in the way, she goes home and tells them that, you're such a horrible person, you're the worst husband ever, and, the family begins to hate you. So what do? I'll take out whatever anger I have on my wife. Now, I'm not going to beat my wife. Of course, violence is never the answer. I keep saying it. But what will I do? I will give my wife silent treatment. I think I prefer silent treatment to violence. I give my wife silent treatment for like 2-3 days. And she will know that what her sister did really touched me, and probably she will also now, the anger that she will be feeling from the fact that I'm not talking to her, I'm not eating her food, I'm not, nothing, probably not even in their house for 3 days. She will all now pour out that same anger on her sister. So her sister will know that her sister has done an abominable act, and she will never try it again in her life. Maybe that way it gets to settle the whole thing. Think about it from the angle. Would I? Would I? Like I said, I don't think I would ever want to. I don't even think I want to settle issues with, in my siblings' marriage. So I never would get to that point where I'm slapping or I'm abusing their spouses. I probably think I'll let a marriage counselor or the pastor do all of the settlements. Yeah. All right, then keep your calls coming in. Keep your calls coming in. I've got 28 minutes left on the clock, and I cannot do the show all by myself. So you call in and tell me what you think about this very topic. Imagine your sibling, having a rancor with your spouse. Who would you side? Would you say, "Oh, my wife, you are the one that caused this thing. It's your fault. Why would you go and do this thing? Why don't you respect yourself?" Or would you look at your brother and warn your brother never to try it again, or even ask him to leave your house? Would you do that? Would you do that? I'd like to know. Once again, the numbers are 0817 and 0810 9510951. Hello.
Hello, Carl, I'm good.
All right, Golden, welcome. Again.
I wanted you to say your picture of him and I have to give you I don't know, drop that's your WhatsApp. I'm always not for the rest of the I'm the Carol.
Okay. The WhatsApp. Send it to the official WhatsApp number then.
Mother fine,
Please, off your radio. Thank you. All right, then 0701
Okay.
933
Okay.
9962.
996 what?
2.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, then.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling back in here. All right. I'm wondering though. This is me digressing a little bit, because I know a lot of you are listening, and I'm wondering why you all of a sudden no longer like calling in. I mean, what have I done wrong? Can we get to talk about that as well? I mean, in the beginning of the year, we all had a wonderful time together. We all would spend so much time talking, and now I'm left doing the show all by myself. 95.1 FM. Hello? Can you speak up? I can't hear you, please. Yeah, good evening to you. What's your name? Sorry?
My name is Abdul Karim. I'm calling you from Alo Junction.
Captain Karim.
Abdul Karim, sir.
All right, then welcome.
Thank you, sir. I don't.
Sorry?
I said, I want to just a year.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you very much for greeting me. I greet you right back. Thank you very much, there. All right, thank you. Yeah. All right, the line wasn't even really clear. What's happening? All right, 24 minutes left on the clock, and it's still the Love It Dovey show on Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. And of course, I'm your host and your guy on radio. You can tell me anything, you can talk to me about anything. If you have a relationship issue, yeah, I'm the guy you run to, because I'm always passionate about my job, and I try my best. I try my best to bring about the necessary solutions to your relationship, and that's what Love It Up is all about. We try to handle issues, and tonight on the show we're looking at I like to put it family, relatives, blood relatives versus your spouse. How would you feel if you come back from wherever you went to and you realize that blood relative as your blood relative is beating up your spouse or abused your spouse? Maybe your girlfriend, maybe your wife, maybe your husband, your boyfriend, your fiancé, your fiance. What would be your reaction? Would you say there's a good enough reason, in all honesty, would you say there's a good enough reason for your sibling to attack? I mean, whether it's abuse, whether it's physical violence, would you say there's a good enough reason for that? Would you, for your sibling to attack your spouse? And that's what we're talking about tonight. And I want to get your view. I want to get your opinion on it. I want to get your 2 cents on it. And of course, the numbers once again are 0817 0000951 and 0817 0000951. WhatsApp messages to the number 07019339962. 95.1 FM.
Hello, Bro Canada. I see I called back.
All right, Igizu, welcome.
Bro Canada, you see in this case, my brother or any of my blood relatives no go ever try am. Say if he said to insult my wife, I come back. I no go pursue am o, but wetin I go do? Even if say dem tell am for dream, say na me do am, im blood brother do am, no go gree. Now for my wife own, I no go take any nonsense. If you say im brother or im sister insult me or do me anything, I can't dey wait when my wife come back. You, I no dey gree. You get how my life be. If I feel verse for 5 minutes, the kind of verse where I go verse for 5 minutes. Person wey dey verse for 1 hour, no go even verse am. If I no do anything that time wey that thing happen, forget am, nothing again. What I go do? So therefore, I no go wait until my wife come back. I no go do for that one.
So what will you do then? I lost you there again. I don't get what is wrong with the connection, but hey, thank you very much for calling in. Nonetheless, I've got 20 minutes left. Who's on the line? Who's that? Let's get talking. 95.1 FM.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you. What's your name?
I'm Mr. Bai calling from the Tracker.
All right, welcome.
I had the conversation.
All right.
For me, are you hearing me?
I can hear you. I said all right. Yeah, I can hear you.
For me, it's not proper. It's not proper. My younger ones are attacking my star.
Not just your younger ones. No, you could be your elder one as well.
Do you know why I say so? I've had an issue like this in the past.
Okay.
Previously, where my star repeated me, like we are just having fun, like we are doing like. So my younger one came in, and like we're like there was a way he was behaving somehow. So I owed him or something. Not even my other one, my younger one. So my other one now came in. So when he came in too, but then because we both stayed together. I know one of those things that caused an issue is that when you and your other one stay together, sometimes when both of you are not in a good time, and your spouse came to visit you, you find out that your other one will try to cause an issue, try to create an issue that you will get pissed off. You get pissed off, and your spouse will get pissed off. I don't know if you're getting me.
I understand where you're coming from.
That is one thing I discovered why it's that most younger ones or most elderly ones do cause issue or do insult your spouse. So just talk to Hania. And more especially when the spouse is not that friendly type with them. There are spouse that is not friendly. That means they are not friendly with your younger one, your feelings and the rest of them. So that is one of the worst reasons that causes. So your spouse is not friendly with them. You find that they say, this guy. So just look for something to create an issue. And secondly, if you have an issue with your younger one or your elderly one, so whenever they see someone close to your spouse, they will just try to create an issue, try to insult her, talk something that will make you pissed off. And you get pissed off, of course, because it's your spouse. So that is just the issue.
All right then. Thank you very much for calling in there. Thank you very much, Mr. Val. All right. Oh my. Come on, tell me. What will you do? What will you do? Okay, maybe I raised the bar too high when I talked about spouses. I mean, I talked about marriage, but let's bring it down to boyfriend and girlfriend. What will you do? Your friend slaps your boyfriend, or your sister slaps your boyfriend. What would your reaction be? Really, I'd like to know. What would your reaction be? Would you want to now settle it and say, babe, you're the one that caused this problem. Oh. You're the one that made this, person slap you or abuse you. Really? Or would you want to look at it from the angle and say, I mean, this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend. If you had respect for me, you would have waited for me to come back home and you would have reported to me what this girl did or what this guy did to you. And then I would have been able to talk to him or talk to her about it. Is that how you would handle it? Or would you just, take the side of your husband and say, oh, your boyfriend, I beg your pardon. Say, no, 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 no. Never in your life talk to my boyfriend like that. Never in your life, no matter what he does to you, whether he's wrong, whether he's right, tell me about it. And never in your life talk to him like that again. I'd like to know what your reaction would be. For me, first things first, I don't even think that, I'll give the room for that kind of thing to happen because I don't think my siblings, I don't think my siblings will come stay in my house. No offense. When I'm married, everybody should, be up and running. Everybody should have their own house. Everybody should, have their own families. So, yeah. I don't really think there will ever be a room for that. But if there is, I feel and I believe that my siblings have, and I just feel like they should know. They should have that they should just know that wisdom. Should have that wisdom that, hey, slapping his wife is like slapping him. Can you slap him in the first place? Would you want to slap him in the first place, or would you want to dialogue? Yeah. So I kind of think that no, it's never going to happen to me, really. It's never going to happen to me. It's never. But for you out there, I know sometimes it can be very difficult, having to get a girlfriend or get a spouse, a wife, or a guy that your family don't like. And sometimes, you're just strong-headed, you're just stubborn, and you just want to go ahead with it because deep down inside of you that you never might find someone as understanding, as loving, as, compatible as this spouse that your family doesn't like. And the truth is that it's not with your family that you would be in that relationship. It's just you and this person. So sometimes you wonder why your families are all hating and.
Hello, Bro Canada. Sorry, I want to add another thing to that my contribution.
Yeah, quickly then. Because I'm about rounding up.
Slapping of a thing and abusing of a thing. It depends the way you as a man, you understand, address your wife in front of these people.
Interesting. Yeah, you have a point there. You have a point.
It depends. I can't see the reason why you say someone will see that you don't used to play with your wife. Then when you are not around, someone will come and slap the person or abuse the person. No, it's not possible. When you address your wife or just do to her anyhow in front of others, they will still do anyhow like that. So that is what I want to add to my contribution.
All right, then, and you just made a good point there. You just made a good point. Thank you very much for that one. All right, keep your calls coming in. Keep your calls coming in. So I was saying, that sometimes I wonder why family members, blood relatives will be hating on your spouse when they will not even be the one to be in the relationship with that spouse of yours. But then again, you know I feel if you are in that kind of a situation, you have a very, very, very big job on your hands. I mean, first of all, you need to make your family, you need to demand respect from your family on behalf of your wife. Now, I'm saying this because, or your husband, whichever the case might be, I'm saying this because, when you marry somebody, two of you become one. And so if your father says your husband is a fool, your husband is stupid, your husband is, he goats, she goats, whichever of the goods that they say he or she is, they are indirectly also insulting you, and I want you to know that they are indirectly telling you the same thing, and that's the truth. And you need to demand respect, because if your family respects your spouse, indirectly your family is also respecting you. So, I've seen cases. I mean, I've experienced it, in my lifetime, where the spouse is left helpless, because the husband or the wife is refusing to call their blood relatives to order, and it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. I mean, there's no other word to describe the feeling but crazy. It's really crazy. And for you in-laws, if you're an in-law, really, 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 marriage is about two people. It's not really about you. I mean, go find yourself go find yourself your own marriage if married already, because I do not see any reason why you'd be making your sibling spouse uncomfortable for any reason. We all don't agree. We never will all. I mean, we never can agree. How do I put this now? We won't agree all the time. There are times when we would have different opinions on certain issues, but that doesn't mean we should hate ourselves. And if you find yourself hating for whatever reason it is, I would advise you to try your best possible to avoid, visiting that sibling of yours, just out of respect for him. Maybe you don't like his choice. It is his choice. I know you don't like his choice, or you don't like her choice, but let it be. Just let him be. Anyways, that's the most I can take on the show tonight. Thank you for being a part of it. 10 minutes left on the clock. I do hope you have yourself a wonderful night rest. I am Khalid, and this has been Love It Of You on Today 95.1fm. Let's do this again tomorrow. Let's have fun talking about love and its issues. Good night.